Hey guys, what's up? Look at this man's team for a minute. He's got the Mega Pincer, he's got the Talonflame, he's got the Rotom I see every battle, he's got the Skarmory and the Diggersby. The Diggersby though? So yeah, this man is not trying to lose. He's got some massive threats on his team. And I'm using my team for the first time. The Houndoom you see there, I actually EV trained right before this battle. And it's got a little surprise in it for you, so does a Trevenant. And you'll see that in a minute. So yeah, I lead off with my Satzar as usual, and he goes into his Smeargle as I expected. I expected him to predict the fake out, so I just went Spark anyway, and well, if he predicted it, he just decided to stay in, and he probably shouldn't have. But anyway, he withdraws now, which is fine. Goes into his Skarmory. I kind of expected that, but I didn't want to do anything too fancy. I wanted that Smeargle gone. So, yeah, the Stormer obviously eats that up. And I'm going to want to run away now, because oh no, not run away, sorry. I expect the spikes, obviously. So I go for the taunt, and mess this thing up. No, I thought he would probably switch, and I was really considering going for U-turn. But I didn't want to take any more Stealth Rock damage. Not Stealth Rock, any more Life Orb damage, sorry. So that's why I decided just to switch out straight. But as you'll see right here, he does decide to switch. So I should have gone for the U-turn. But anyway, it was a 50-50 because I couldn't really do anything to it. So I thought it might stay in and just attack me. Anyway, he goes into a Talonflame, and this Arcanine is the bulkiest thing I have to take this thing. I go for the Flare Blitz here, thinking that because Flare Blitz does a little bit more damage than Extreme Speed, even when it's not very effective. But after seeing how much damage the Brave Bird did, I was cursing myself because I could have taken two of them. And at this point, I go for the Extreme Speed, and I hit it first. I'm thinking, what the hell? But then I remember Extreme Speed has +2 speed priority. So it's still going to have priority over Talonflames, Brave Birds, and Flying Ones. So I should have been going for Extreme Speed the whole time. Anyway, he goes for the Roost here. And that's whatever. But I realize that I can survive another one, so I go for the Morning Sun. So he's gonna take that repel damage. I'm gonna gobble that up and Morning Sun it back. Looking at his health and looking at how much the Flare Blitz did before, I'm not confident that an Extreme Speed will take it out from here. So I'm gonna repeat the play I just did, because I really want my Arcanine to survive this encounter since he still has the Pinsir and the Diggersby I want to burn and that kind of stuff. So I go for the Morning Sun again to make sure that my Extreme Speed can take it out. But as you'll see here, he decides that he wants to keep his Talonflame a bit longer, and so he withdraws. Which is a good play, because Talonflame is a threat always. He withdraws into his Rotom, which is, I mean, my Arcanine has seen so many Rotoms in my battles, because people always switch it in. Which makes sense, it's a good switch in for Arcanine. But I have my own nice little Rotom counter. It's called Trevenant. My Shiniata, my shiny Trevenant, careful nature, 4 max IVs, and everything except special attack and speed. So I got extremely lucky with this one. And I love using it. He goes for the Hydro Pump instead of the Volt Switch, which was very good for me. They usually go for the Volt Switch, which is extremely annoying. Anyway, I thought his Trevenant might come, his Talonflame might come back in, or anything else, so I just decided to go for the Leech Seed. It works out because it lands on this Skarm, and that's alright. Now I'm expecting him to go for the Spikes here. So I decide to go into my Houndoom, my new Samael. Shiny also. Shiny with max speed, max HP, max defense, and max special attack. I got extremely lucky with this. I was even trying for a shiny. I breeded it a Japanese Houndour with a Ditto of mine. And on my 8th egg or something. Shiny. Fantastic. Incredible. Amazing. Anyway. He's gonna run, obviously. You don't want to face this. As I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Sunny Days to set up. And that this is why I run Sunny Day instead of Nasty Plot. Because even though the solar power thing does health damage, which I think is really silly. I wish I just made it powerful, you know. Anyway, the reason I run the Sunny Day is one, because I have access to Solar Beam, which has fantastic coverage for a fire type. Especially on these water types that people like switching in. And also it loses its water weakness. So the Sunny Day set I really like. And yeah, so he does his job really well right here. He's going to go into Talonflame, which I expected. I want to save my Houndoom. I think it could probably survive Bravebird, because Mega Houndoom gets a lot of bulk. But I don't want to do all that damage. So I'm going to go back into my Arcanine, and he's going to predict the switch and go for Roost. I really thought that he might do that, but I thought I had a lot more to lose by staying in than by switching out into Arcanine. So I still think it was the right play. He's gonna run away now, which is his best move, and send out the Smeargle as Death Fodder. So Extreme Speed will get rid of that, clearly. Yeah, what does he have here? Right, the Diggersby though. So now's the perfect time for him to switch in his nasty ass Diggersby. I was playing with whether to burn it right now, but I knew that even burnt, this thing will still do a lot of damage to me with an Earthquake. So I decided to go into my Crobat in order to dodge the Earthquake and defog, right? But he actually predicts that, I think, and goes for the Stone Edge. So the miss was extremely lucky right there. But either way, I want the spikes gone, and I have absolutely nothing to switch into a Stone Edge. So I defog and Crobat goes down, unfortunately. I must say, in all of my battles, Crobat is usually like an MVP. But anyway, he gets rid of the spikes here, which is nice. I go into my stat, he's going to run away into Skarm, which I predicted, but I was really scared of that Diggersby, and I really did not want to lose stat on a thorough prediction. So yeah, I just went for the safe play. Here I decide to U-turn in case he wants to double switch, because I mean the switch out into something is quite obvious, like into my Houndoom or something. So I went for the U-turn, but he decides to stay in and go for his little thingies a bit more. His spikes. Oh no, sorry, he doesn't go for the spikes, he goes for the Whirlwind, which was unexpected, and I'm not sure why he chose to do that. I guess just to land him on something that he can deal with so that he could start setting up or something. I'm really not sure. He goes into Explode, which is fine. I mean, I wasn't complaining at all, so I'm like, alright, you want a Fire Blast here? Take a Fire Blast, enjoy it. And he goes down. Now the Diggersby comes back in. I'm pretty sure I could take anything Diggersby has, and if I was locked into Boom Burst, because I am Specs, if I was locked into Boom Burst I would have stayed in. But Fire Blast probably wouldn't kill, and yeah, I want to keep my Explode. So I go into Zenyatta. It does not take the Earthquake well at all. It is special defensive and doesn't have that much bulk, so yeah, he doesn't get to do much this battle, but he usually performs quite well. So bye bye. What I'm gonna do now is go into my stat and scare it away again. Now that his Skarmory is gone, he has nothing that really wants to take a Fake Out. So he has to kinda pretty much sack his Talonflame. I was predicting that, and I could have gone for return, but once again, if he had stayed in and taken the return, I don't want that to happen at all. Because I really want to keep Stat alive. So I switch out into my Arcanine. There's really nothing I have to lose by doing that. I don't mind Arcanine being switched into any of the Pokemon he has left. He's going to go for the Brave Bird, and that'll take himself out, which is fine. Basically, clear cut. Talonflame's out of the way. Great. Arcanine is hurt. It's not great, but it's not fatal. Now, I was pondering for a while here whether to go for the Extreme Speed or burn it, and I decided that I wanted to burn it, because it would still get some damage by the burn and the life orb, and I wouldn't be able to KO my explode if I wanted to switch it in. And the quick attack would do very little damage against my Houndoom. So that was the thought process there. That I want my Amipalm and my Explode could easily together take out his pincer. So if I can switch in Houndoom, take a quick attack, and flamethrower it, the other two can deal with pincer. But he decides not even to go for the quick attack. I don't know if he has it or not. And he just goes down to a flamethrower. Now I'm expecting him to go for the aerialate quick attack here, but he actually doesn't. So I just flamethrower it and take it out. So that was a good game. The Diggersby and Pincer had me scared towards the end there. I thought I might get swept if I didn't play my cards right, but I seem to have done that. Played my cards right, that is. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, peace.